My dear friends, my misunderstood souls, gather close tonight, for we're about to strip away the mask of fate and stare straight into the eyes of the truth you've been avoiding, perhaps even denying. From the moment we take our first breath, we're sold fairy tales, told that everything happens for a reason. And while that's true, what they don't tell you is just how cold and cruel those reasons can be. But I'm not here to sugarcoat your pain, I'm here to uncover the dark, twisted beauty hidden within it. You see, the ones who were supposed to love you, nurture you, and stand by your side through thick and thin, they entered your life like a gust of fresh air, didn't they? They promised you the world, whispered sweet nothings into your ear, and made you feel invincible. But slowly something shifted. That freshness turned stale, the sweetness soured, and those once soft whispers became venomous lies, eating away at your very soul. They were poison, but not the kind you easily recognize. No, this poison seeped in slowly, drop by drop, until you built a fortress around the very people destroying you. You made excuses for them, defended their cruelty, and convinced yourself that without them, you'd be lost. But here's the hard truth: they never loved you the way you loved them. And deep down, you knew it. You saw glimpses of their true nature, the manipulation, the deceit, but you swallowed their lies because the truth was too terrifying. You didn't want to believe that the people you let into your heart, mind, and soul could be orchestrating your downfall. They smiled to your face while sharpening the knife they'd later plunge into your back. Yet you believed you could fix them, that if you loved them hard enough they'd change. But you weren't meant to save them. You were meant to survive them. Just when the poison was about to consume you, something happened. They left. Maybe they betrayed you, ghosted you without warning, or shattered your heart into a million pieces, and you were left there, bleeding, wondering why. Why would God, the universe, or fate allow something so brutal? Let me share a secret: God doesn't make mistakes. He saw the poison long before you did. He saw how they were dimming your light, twisting your spirit, and draining your essence. And in his infinite wisdom, he ripped them away from you, not because you asked, but because he loves you enough to save you from what was killing you. You didn't lose them, you were freed from them. It wasn't a breakdown, it was a breakthrough. And the timing? That was never up to you. You think a little more time would have fixed it, that you could have healed the unhealable. But God saw the bigger picture. He knew that the longer they stayed, the more poison they would pump into your soul. So he intervened to mean not to hurt you, but to heal you. Yes, it was supposed to hurt. The pain was the wake-up call. The heartbreak was your purification. Nothing shakes you from delusion like agony. Their exit wasn't just an event, it was a lesson, a turning point. It was the moment God ripped the blindfold off your eyes and forced you to see the truth. They were poison. And as long as they remained in your life, you would never rise to your full potential, never heal, never become who you were meant to be. And now here you are standing alone, perhaps angry at them, at God, at everything. But that's because you haven't yet grasped the power in what just happened. God didn't let them leave to hurt you. He let them leave so you could heal, so you could understand your worth, your power, your destiny, none of which were ever tied to them. But now, my dear soul, it's time to stop mourning what was never truly meant for you. The people who left, who tore through your life like a storm, weren't your anchors, they were your chains. They were never going to help you soar, they were the weights dragging you down. And as much as you want to believe that their departure was a loss, it was, in truth, the greatest gain. Because now, with their absence, you have room to breathe, room to heal, the room to rediscover the parts of you that you sacrificed at their altar, thinking it was love when all along, it was slow suffocation. You see, God had to remove them to make space for what's real. For the people who will love you not because they need something from you, but because they see the beauty in who you already are. People who won't drain you, but will pour into you. People who will help you rebuild, brick by brick, the fortress you deserve, not to protect you from love, but to protect you from ever accepting anything less than it again. And trust me, those people are coming. But first you must release the grip you have on the past. You must stop trying to resurrect what was dead long before you even noticed the decay. Let me remind you of something powerful: healing isn't linear. It's messy, it's painful, And it's full of moments where you'll want to turn back and chase the ghosts of what you thought was love. But every time you feel that pull, remember what you're really missing: the version of yourself that you were before their poison got into your veins. You're not yearning for them. You're yearning for the wholeness they stole from you. And now, in their absence, you have the chance to reclaim that wholeness, to rebuild yourself stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Understand this: their departure was not your undoing. It was your beginning. The moment they walked away was the moment your true journey started, the one where you stop giving your energy to those who don't deserve it and start investing it in yourself. A journey where you learn that your value was never determined by their presence, but by your ability to rise in their absence. So stand tall in your pain. Stand tall in your loneliness. These are not signs of weakness, they are the battle scars of survival. They are proof that you didn't just endure their poison, you purged it. And in its place, something beautiful is growing. Something fierce. Something unbreakable. The next chapter of your life isn't about finding someone to fill the void they left behind. No, it's about filling it yourself, about becoming so whole, so powerful, that no one can ever take that from you again. And when the right people do come into your life, and you'll recognize them not by the promises they make or the pretty words they speak, but by how effortlessly they fit into the space you've already filled with self-love, strength, and peace. They won't complete you because you'll already be complete. They'll simply stand beside you as equals, as partners on this journey, not saviors or burdens. So as you move forward, remember this: the pain you feel right now isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. It's here to show you what you deserve and, more importantly, what you never have to settle for again. Let it burn away the illusions, the lies, the old versions of you that thought you needed their poison to survive. Because the truth, my dear, is that you were never meant to survive. You were meant to thrive. And now, finally, you are free to do just that.